I'm Mark Simon. I wanted to take a couple minutes and work with you on showing you some of the great elements on storyboarding for animation, some different things that we have in Storyboard Pro. So let's step through a couple things. I want to start with, let's say that you've got some penciled storyboard, some piece that you've scanned in before and you want to use that in the software. Well, it's really easy. So let's start with going to Storyboard, Import Images as Shots. Now I'm going to find here a storyboard panel that I had scanned in before, and then imports and it opens up a new shot automatically. It's in there, but you know, I'm looking at it and I don't like the mouth. Even though that's a bitmap scanned in image, I can still edit it, and here's how. I can grab my slice and dice cut tool. I'm going to grab it and I'm actually going to just delete that mouth. I'm going to go in and now I'm going to just draw a new mouth in here, and it can be that simple. So it's digital editing with all the great benefits of being able to work in this software. It can be that fast. Let's say you've got some scans, some layouts that you want to use, you want to draw over. Well, that's easy as well. I'm going to start a new panel here, a new shot, and I'm going to now import under layer. I'm going to import images as a layer. And I'm going to bring in this Bavarian bakery drawing that I had done a while ago. Now to draw over this is a pretty dark drawing. You'd have a hard time seeing it. That's the great thing here. I can actually turn on my light box, and as soon as I go to a new layer, look at that. Any other layer except the one I'm drawing on turns really light, and it becomes very, very easy to draw over. So I can come in here and I can take one of my fun little characters. And I can just draw right over whatever I need to do and just keep working really quickly. So that's another way you can use multiple layers of scanned in things. Just use your light tab, your light table. So let's take a look at doing a really quick animation, storyboard for an animation. I'll show you a couple different things that have really helped me out and kept me going pretty quickly as I work in this software. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to set up my first couple shots, or first couple settings for my character. I'm going to be looking over this little guy's shoulder here. Just draw something in real quick. He's got this real funky looking hairdo here, looking at his nose over his shoulder. Alright, now I'm going to keep the same shot, but I'm going to add more panels to show the action that's happening. So I'm going to hit the Add panel. But I want to see my previous drawing. Well, that's where I can use my onion skinning, and the previous panels show up in a real light line here. So I can now know exactly where this guy was. I'm going to have him lean over a little bit and look at us here. I can line up the positioning of his body really easily. Alright, now I don't need to keep seeing that, so now I can get in just doing my drawing. You see how fast it is to move back and forth with the different tools as I'm drawing here? I can go in just as quickly with my digital pen, erase some pieces that I don't need anymore. Where's that wonderful hairdo he's got? There it is. Alright, so let's go ahead and add another one. Now I'm going to have him start talking to the camera. But to do this, I'm going to want to hear what he's saying, and I'm going to want to set up, add another panel here, I'm going to want to set up the drawings to the audio. So let's go ahead and import a sound. I can either do it here under the sound drop down, or I can also use the icon, import an audio track. I want to do it to the current frame. I'm going to find the audio file. Here it is. Alright. Let's hear how that sounds. I can scrub it.
I love Storyboard Pro.
Or I can hit play.
I love Storyboard Pro.
I do. So let's go for it. Let's see what it can do to get this guy working, talking about this. I need to see what the drawing looks like. Alright, I'm going to have him lean in even more and come in really close to us here. So let's get that nose up real big. It's actually so much fun to work in. I also love how fast I can be drawing. I don't have to worry about details if I don't want to. It's very freeing being able to draw this way. There he is. I love Storyboard Pro. All right. All right, so as he's yelling I like that shot right there. And then as he gets into love, I'm going to have him throw his head back. So let's go ahead and add another panel in here. It's all still in the same shot. And see where that is. And let's see how I want to sketch this guy up there. Let's throw his... Again, I can add as much detail as I want as I'm working in the software. I can fill in, I can draw with different colors. Got my whole color palette over here to the side. Pretty much anything I'm going to need to do on this, I can. Get that nice hair in there. I'm going to throw his arms out. I love. All right, I'm going to work on the timeline here. I'm going to bring the eye down to line that up so when he starts saying love, I. Alright, now when I get into the Storyboard Pro portion of the audio, I'm actually going to want to try a whole new shot. I'm going to change the angle here. So when I get to this, I'm going to hit the Add New Shot, and I actually want to put a different logo. I'm going to go overhead and look down at the character. And I've actually already sketched out this character, but let's put a background in. So I'm going to do Layer, Import Images as Layer, and I've got this great little icon. Boom, Storyboard Pro logo. Let's put my character over top of this. Here's another great thing. If you're drawing the same character over and over, you may want to build a library of elements. All right, so I'm going to drag out of my library my little dude. He pops right in here. I'll center him where I want. Now I'm going to convert the drawing to a template so I can or template to a drawing so I can edit this piece. Alright, so now I've grabbed my little guy and I'm going to now, I want him spinning around when he's saying, I love Storyboard Pro. So I'll do my transform tool here. I'm going to figure out where I want him. I'm going to start him about right there. Go to End Transform.
Storyboard Pro.
Alright, I like that. Extend that out a little bit. But I don't want him just starting when I cut to it where he's automatically just spinning already. The cut won't work very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to Panel, Selected Layer, and I'm going to do an Ease In, which means I'm going to have the motion ease in. I'm actually going to hold it for just a couple panels before he starts moving. Pro. There we go. And then I want him to slow down. I want to hold for a couple frames on the end, and I want to